Hey, it's me Pinky. Today, or let's say yesterday, because I won't be able to make this video until reset, because we are kinda close to reset. We got the next SP troopskin token, which will be, I think, fairly quickly to talk about, because I already made the video to the Royal Spearman and the troopskin from today, the Royal Guard. By the way, props for the creative name. It's kinda similar, an imp skin with cuff reduction instead of a spear skin with imp reduction, and on gold it gives you more defending size, another 2 million. Still, one or two things. One thing did change with the shop, which I want to show you and talk about it. And one thing is different because imp has no SS troop skin, so maybe this might be more worth it for you. So the first thing that changed in the shop is that you can buy 5 medals for 300 BD. This has a limit of 1. And when you bought this pack, you have the normal 6 packs with 15 medals for 1k, which we also had for the Royal Spearman. This changes the buying pattern a bit, and if you want to finish this with no leftovers, you will be actually slower, even though you can buy more, because you can buy 95 each round, and after 10 weeks you will have 950 and you need 990 to end, so we need another 40. So if you then buy in the 11th week, normally you would buy the full packs with only 1k packs and you would be done. Then you would have 990 because you can buy 90 each week. But this time you only want to buy 40. So if you buy the 300 pack, which you need to buy, and then 2 other packs, you have 35, which means you have 5 left over. So you can pay 1k more, which will lead into having 10 medals too much. Or you can wait another week, which means finishing it will be 1 week slower than the other on the highest speed. Still, I think this is quite a nice change, especially if you think about you can reduce this with honor token to 200, or with stuff like the pass of a sentence, you can reduce the Royal Guard to by 125, which means you will pay 175 for this pack, and to get the pass of a sentence you basically pay 35, so it's 210, which is basically 4 times cheaper than if you would reduce the 1k pack to 800, or if you use the path of a sentence you can reduce this to 500, which then ends by 880 with all the pass of a sentence packs bought. So basically you pay 1/4, but you get 1/3 of the medals. So this is actually a cheaper way to get it. But if you only want to get it with this, you will be super slow, because 990 medals are needed to finish it, and you only get 5. You would need like 4 years or something. Still, I think this opens up for small spender or for medium spenders a bit. Like I said, in SS we have this spear skin, which makes the SP spears a bit worth, because if you just want spear stats, you can just get this here. But we don't have a skin for Chaos or for Inf here. Well, in SP we don't have a Cassian either. But for example, if you get this here if you get the 5 medals 6 times, which is then 1200 BDs, you get 20% infantry hearts. Kinda cheap in 6 weeks, kinda quick, which I think is a good deal if you're somewhat advanced in your spending and want to improve your infantry. And if one trick, could think about getting the green stage also, but I don't really like the green stage because it only helps you against calves, and to be honest, I have good calves. I try to avoid the spears and leave them to others, so I wouldn't buy a spear debuff. And then on blue, which needs 300 already, so 10 times as much as grey, I think you can get the grey plus 2 with grey plus 3 with the 300 BD pack. If you discount it kinda cheap, I think it's a good deal. And the rest is pretty much for kinda maxed people, for very strong inf one tricks that want to spend a bit more. And then, well, if you want to rally tank, because 2 million more defense size, if you have a good base, T5s, lots of T5s, and 2 million more troops, this might help you to tank a rally from basically everyone. Also, please think about, if you buy this, just for being a better rally tank. I would expect some kind of mechanic to come out to give the rally leaders also an advantage over the defenders in the future. So if you want this to be a better rally tank, go ahead. If you want this to tank the maxed accounts, be careful, because they will for sure get something to be stronger also in the future. Still, I think with the 300 BD pack added, I think Grey +3 is a good option for a lot of people.